Hello, guys. I'm going to give you all a minute to tap in before we get started. Before we get started, get this party started on a Saturday night. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, Grand Rising, everybody. I hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing today. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. How are you all? Just gonna give us some time. Got some Palo for you guys. Cleanse out this energy. And Shay, cleanse out this energy. Clearing out any stagnant energy, any negative energy from your energy field. hmm That crown chakra. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay. Yes. I hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing. What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and tap in with spirit. Okay. Before we get started, I want to give thanks to Aset. I want to give thanks to Sekhmet, Baset, Thoth. Okay. To Katana. How are you all today? Oshun. Ashe. Mami Wata, Ashe, Ashe to all of our divine, fine, ascended masters. Welcome to the Ascended Master Tarot. Welcome, divine ascended masters. Welcome. Alrighty, guys, let's clear out this energy. Clearing out any negative energy, any stagnant energy. Thank you, any cross watchers, okay? To any cross watchers, may you be removed now. Your energy cannot thrive here. Your energy cannot thrive here. It will die here. Hello. Either you guys will open up to the light, okay, and you guys will change your behaviors, okay, or you guys will be dismissed, okay? Okay, now let's go ahead and get started, guys. Before we get started, again, I just cleared out our energy. This is also protecting all of us, okay? May not only I be protected while giving these messages, but may you be protected as well. Not only while you are receiving these messages, but in every single thing that you do, okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. Alrighty. Before we get started, guys, I want to give thanks to not only my ancestors, but to your divine, benevolent, light ancestors as well. We want to thank you for this time, this space, this opportunity to commune with our beautiful ancestors, to commune with the ones that came before us. We give thanks for that. We give thanks for the divine breath that is in our body right now. We give thanks for being able to wake up and enjoy this beautiful, crazy thing called life. We give thanks for that. We give thanks for the resilience that has been bestowed upon us by our ancestors. We give thanks for the grace, the mercy, the favor that is over our lives. We give thanks for that. We give thanks for the divine wisdom, the divine insight, the divine intervention whenever needed. I give thanks for the space to be able to do this, what I'm doing here today with you all. I give thanks for the voice, the courage to speak these messages, not only in truth, but in clear, precise clarity for you guys, so that you guys can not only understand, but to take heed and to adjust, to bend, to shift in order to not only reach your goals and your aspirations and things like that, but to become the greatest and highest version of of self, the one that you acknowledge, the one that you see every day, whether it be in the mirror and you just haven't reached that yet, or, you're just thinking about it and, you're like, this is what I want to do, or this is what I want to be. Know that you can do it, you can be it. Okay, just make those daily steps every day to do so. Okay, I give thanks for every last ancestor. I give thanks for my great grandma, my grandma, my daddy. I give thanks for all of my ancestors, especially the ones that moved in light and love and honesty, and even the ones that didn't. We give thanks for them too, because sometimes we gotta awaken them beast ass ancestors so they can deal with some of the shit that we be going through, because we don't want always love and light. Okay, we got to have that duality. We got to have that balance. And that is one thing about a divine ascended master. We have that balance. We can be both light, but we can also bring the darkness if and whenever it is needed. Okay? If and whenever it is needed. Okay? Ashe. We just choose to thrive in the light, right? We love it here because we know it can get dangerous, it can get techy, shit can get sticky. Okay, if we don't, alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I want to give thanks for every last divine fine ancestor that passed down these gifts to me, that instilled this wisdom into me, that taught me my herbs, that taught me, the confirmations and the signs to look out for. I give thanks for that, because not every spiritual worker, not every tarot reader has that, and I had that, and so I give thanks for that. Ashe. Let's get started. Now, guys, I didn't select a deck today. I just picked up a bag, and the cards were there. Okay, so we have our Akashic record deck. Okay, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Okay, I'm hearing already, you already are divine insight, divine wisdom. Let's go ahead and give these discretions and things like that before we keep it pushing. Okay, my loves, please keep in mind that this is a general tarot reading. Okay, this is general tarot spread. Alrighty, for my beautiful collective of ascended masters, meaning there's something in here for you, and you. If you were called to this live, if you were drawn to this live, if you looked at this live and you said, who is that beautiful girl right there that got something to say? Let me see what she talking about. Okay? In any kind of way. I already know that this live is for you. There's a message within this live for you, if not the whole live. Okay? But also, please use your discernment while you are getting these readings. Okay? It doesn't matter if it is from me or from anybody else. Turn your discernment up. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Alrighty, feel the feels. Alrighty, if it doesn't feel right, if it feels icky in any kind of way, I don't give a damn if it's me saying it. Okay, know that that isn't for you. Alrighty, or maybe that isn't the reader for you, and that is perfectly fine. Alrighty, also know that readers our energy shift just like y'all's. Okay, alrighty, so know that there may be some days you come on here and you're like, or there could even be, you could even go a month listening to a reader, a whole month, and then one day you get on there and they just not talking about nothing that you are interested in no more, nothing that is resonating with you anymore, and that is because that you have moved, you have shifted into a different frequency, into a higher frequency. Okay, so understand that. Alrighty, please also keep in mind that there is no gender in tarot. There's only masculine energy and feminine energy. That what you guys know this by now, that dwells in every last breathing being. Not every last one, but majority of them. Okay, because some of them. Nah, alrighty, guys. But my loves, also keep in mind, my babies, that you are very intuitive, loving beings. You guys are the walking ascended masters that I speak of whenever I'm speaking of walking ascended masters. So know that I am not telling you anything, not nothing that you already don't know, that you already don't feel, that your higher self has not already told you. Okay? You've been seeing the signs, sigils, confirmations everywhere. Okay? I am only here to bring your clarification. I am only here to give you that confirmation. But again, I am not telling you something that you don't already know and feel. You just need another divine being to say it so you can be like, oh, okay, I'm not tripping. That is exactly what my higher self told me it is. Oh no, this situation is exactly what the Most High said it was going to be. Oh no, I sat with my ancestors and I talked about this, and this is what I heard, but I kind of doubted it, and now she's here to confirm. So that is what I'm here to do, my loves. Alrighty, guys. And for those of y'all that are new here, welcome, 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 welcome to the channel. I love y'all. Ashe. Okay, and for those of you guys that are returning OGs, welcome back. Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Mm. It's giving welcome back energy. Maybe y'all was feeling like y'all lost yourselves for some time or something like that. Okay? Something like that. But it's giving that welcome back energy. Okay? Or maybe you guys were feeling like a little disconnected from your guides for some time, and it's giving welcome back energy. It's giving we're about to take it to another level. It's giving that fire energy. It's giving that passion energy. It's giving that elevation energy. It's giving that propelled energy. Alrighty, you guys are tapping into another frequency here. Okay, y'all already know we were talking about the portals the other day. You guys have walked through that portal. You guys have been made anew, shining bright. Okay, that coal, that fire that was meant to ignite you, that was meant to set you on fire, that was meant to stop you, that was meant to hinder you, that only made a diamond, baby. They thought that pressure was gonna break you, but that pressure got you out here shining brighter than ever before. Give thanks. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. I love that shit. Bayberry is very significant right now. Okay? That luck, that wealth, that increase, it's coming, baby. Know that. Know that. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Views of the ego in reverse. Okay? You guys are no longer in that ego state. You guys are definitely moving in an intuitive state, a more intuitive state, okay? I heard a more enlightened state. Alrighty. Again, you guys have shifted. I'm hearing a perfect balance, okay? And then I'm seeing the yin and yang sign, okay? And y'all know that that represents light and darkness, masculine and feminine energy. It represents duality, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys are no longer moving from an ego space. And because of that, your guides are like, and I'm seeing them like holding hands around you, almost like a kumbaya type of moment, like you've elevated you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. Like if they could have thought of a person, if they could have created something by hand themselves, you are what they would have created. And I just seen 1313 on the clock. Place it where it needs to go. 4 is very significant here. Okay, continue to trust in your intuition, continue to trust in that inner guidance. Okay. Give me more. You guys are having people that's looking to you for not only advice but like inspiration. You guys are inspiring people. There's people out here that want to be like you, and not in like a destiny swapping type of situation here, but more like I like her light, I like her energy, or I like his light, I like his energy. Okay. Creativity on the rise. Okay, but yeah, so you guys are becoming more magnetic at this time. Okay, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I like that. I like that. More magnetic because you are walking in your energy. You are walking in your purpose. We got Archangel Gabriel here, number 3. Okay. Ashe for the Ascended Masters. Animals are for some of y'all, animals are becoming more attracted to you. Okay, y'all could be outside and you'll see birds surrounding you, or you're sitting there and there's dogs coming to you. Dogs are more, and it's giving Hecate energy. Okay, that's divine power right there. That's divine transformation right there. Okay, you guys could be seeing birds more. Okay, yes, Hecate energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. divine transformation. Yes. And Hecate is definitely that energy like, okay, yeah, they put you in that fire, but they didn't know that you was going to come out stronger. They didn't know how powerful you are. Okay? Some of these beings that were trying to come against you, they have backed off because now they see. And they see you're not the one to be played with. Okay, Archangel Gabriel out here blowing his horn, blowing his trumpet. Okay, the war is over. The hard times is over. Your angels, your intercessors, your guides, they are here. Okay, they're here to bring you that light. They're here to bring you this assistance. Okay, and I'm seeing the rainbow. There's a rainbow here. Okay, can y'all see it? Okay, and it's reminding me of that one verse in the Torah. After there was the big flood or whatever. The Most High created a rainbow, and He said, "This is your promise. This is your promise that I will never do that again. Please do." Okay. Grand Rising, beautiful. How are you? How are you? It's so beautiful to see you. I'm about to make you a moderator on my channel. Okay. Add as moderator. There we go. And can manage block. Yes, there we go. Okay. Shin, I just made you a moderator for my channel. Okay. But rainbows, this is success, this is happiness, this is peace. Okay. But this is also a promise to you, like, we got you. Okay. No, like, can't say no more dark days, because we'll always have that balance in life that's up and down, up and down. We'll always have that, right? However, what we can promise you is that your discernment level, that you can handle these situations, that the way that you look at these situations has now changed. They have now shifted, because again, you are moving in that higher light now. You are moving in that higher frequency. So problems, we're seeing 888 right now. Okay, but problems aren't necessarily problems anymore. Okay, because now you see them for what they are, the learning curves. You see them for what they are, which is the times where you need to adjust or you need to bend. Okay, for some of you guys are already catching it in real time. Okay, and for some of you guys, this is going to be something that happens, that takes time, but continue to be persistent, continue to work on yourself, continue to work on your mind, on your thoughts and things like that. Okay, I'm being called to go get a regular tarot deck, so I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, but we're still going to be flipping from these decks, but I feel like there's something more personal that needs to be discussed right now. Give me 1 second. It's just one of them days. Maybe somebody is just having one of those days. Okay, maybe you're just having one of those days, baby, and that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. My Hierophant card just fell out of one of my other decks. Came out. The teacher, the healer, the master teacher, master healer, master alchemist. You are. Don't doubt yourself, Big Mama. Big Mama. Hey, Big Mama. This is the Sun card. For those of you guys that are wondering, this is the Sun card. Okay, that Big Mama card. This represents peace. This represents, again, happy times, good people. And I'm being reminded of the inheritance, the gifts that you guys are receiving right now, the gifts of grace, the gifts of love, the peace, okay, the favor. Alrighty, but this is also wisdom as well. Connect with your ancestors, my babies. Tap in. We got a skeleton key. She has a skeleton key around her neck. That's ancient wisdom. That's divine wisdom. That's power. That's the energy. The energy that you guys are holding right now. Okay? Be what's the word that I'm looking for? Okay. Be mindful of your energy. You know, don't spread your energy thin. Don't be around all these different people. Okay? Be very mindful about who you are hanging around, who you're giving your time to, who you're even giving your words to. Okay? Because your words are powerful. Your words are healing. Your energy is healing. Okay? Don't overextend. Okay? Don't overextend, because you are shining so bright, because your energy is so pure, because it is so high, because you do have that magnetic frequency. Alrighty, people are going to come, everybody's going to want to touch, they're going to want to talk, they want hugs, they want this, they want that. Okay, but this energy that you are in, okay, and I'm hearing leeches, little gnats. You get what I'm saying? And gnats is definitely monitoring spirit energy. Okay, if you guys have any gnats in your house, little fruit flies and stuff like that, those are monitoring spirits. That's that energy. Okay, but because of that, you're going to have people that are attracted. They want to come. They want to take. Okay, but know also that everybody is not like that. Okay, but you are going to run into those instances, those people that are going to want to come, and they're going to want to take your energy, drain your energy, use it for themselves. Okay, siphon your energy. Okay, so make sure that you guys are protecting yourselves. Okay, make sure that you guys are doing your aura field rituals where you guys are protecting, you guys are cleansing your aura fields. You guys are imagining yourselves engulfed in that white light to protect yourselves. Okay, and it's literally just that simple. Okay, if y'all have somebody, and this is for somebody because maybe you do have somebody in your immediate vicinity, somebody that you can't necessarily, you know, get rid of, if you will. Okay, it could be a family member, it could be somebody that you're actually sleeping with. Okay, but for some of you guys, there's like this energy that's around you, and like whenever you talk to them, whenever you see them, right? It's like an immediate drain, an immediate shift happens within your frequency. You like, oh, this motherfucker, okay? Or like even when they're like, oh, I want to talk, you kind of roll your eyes a little bit, but you're in a sending message, so you're going to talk, you're going to let them release, right? But you roll your eyes a little bit. You're like, oh shit, here we go again, here goes such and such again. Okay, practice doing that ritual on yourself before you talk to them. It's literally just that simple. Oh, such and such. You see him walking up to you. Oh, protect my energy. Put a wall up. Oop. Okay, put a wall up. And you know what's crazy? They'll feel it. They'll feel it. Okay, but most importantly, it's you doing what's best for you. You can still have those conversations and be there for people without your energy being depleted. Okay, so use those practices. Okay, start doing your protection magic. You guys are ascended masters. You guys are the healers. You guys are the protectors. Okay, do not dither from your mission, my babies. I keep telling you guys, your souls was reincarnated at this time for a reason. Okay, spiritual warfare has always been going on. Okay, from the moment we touched down on this earth, it's been going on. Okay, but there's something about the spiritual warfare that is taking place right now, and that is why that's why you have all of you beautiful souls, all of you walking ascended masters. You guys are reincarnated souls, and I'm not talking about you ain't just a reincarnated ancestor. Okay, you are a reincarnated ascended master. Okay, so the things that other people have to study, they have to be in their books day and night about, you already have that innate knowing. You already have that gift. It's just sometimes you don't trust yourselves, okay? Because we do have ascended masters that may not trust themselves as much as other people, as other ascended masters do, okay? And then you have your ascended masters that's still kind of going through them lessons that, okay, I can trust my higher self. Okay, I am this beautiful, magical, loving being. Stand in alignment for the assignment. I like that. Yes, do that. Do that. Okay? But seriously, there's so much power in you. Okay? For some of you guys, y'all need to get some bread, put some honey on it. I don't know who this is for. Okay? I don't know who this is for, but there's somebody's ancestor that is like, put some bread, put some bread on my altar and put some honey over it. Okay, and I'm seeing it like kind of like sizzled up. Y'all know how? Okay, not sizzled up. Sizzled up. What is that? Okay, but like y'all know, you know how you make the cinnamon toast on the thing. You know, you gotta put the butter on the toast. You know, and then you put it on your little skillet, flip it, and then it gives like that toasty type of thing. Do y'all have y'all ever made cinnamon bread before? I don't know if you guys ever made cinnamon bread. Okay, but there's an ancestors that's like, yeah, give me that and put some honey on it. Put it on my altar. That's what they want. So this is like a old y'all. This is an old school. This is an old school ancestor right here. She wants some honey bread. She don't want no pancakes, baby. She don't want no waffles. She wants some bread with some honey on it. Mm. And I just heard slave. Okay, so this ancestor was a slave, so that definitely makes sense as to why they just want the bread with the honey on it, because y'all know them times, baby. That's kind of shit. That was a pancake. That was a pancake. Y'all know how they used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches, tomato sandwiches, banana sandwiches with banana and mayo, literally whatever, you know. So shit, that honey sandwich sound real good right about now. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. Grape juice, orange soda. Let's keep it pushing, y'all. A lot of seven. Seven's very significant. Your life path number could be seven. Okay, I couldn't read the comments y'all they erased. Okay, but we got the mother of coins out here. Okay, we got the seven of coins out here. Alrighty, guys. We got the ace of baskets out here. We got the Miss Robinson card out here. I love to see that. I love to see it. We got the seven of baskets out here. Okay, and then we got the father of coins out here. Mmm. Mmm. Remember we were talking about that balance energy, that divine feminine, divine masculine energy just coming into balance. Okay, within self. But for some of you guys, you're about to meet your divine partner as well, somebody that you can grow financially with. And I don't even want to just say just grow financially with, because you guys will grow on so many other levels as well. But this is somebody that sees your vision, of being set up in a nice place, you know, having no worries, having financial freedom, you know, building generational wealth and things like that. This is somebody that will see your vision, not only see your vision, but help push you to that goal as well. Okay, and know that this isn't always intimate connections. This could also just be a divine counterpart, a divine friend. Okay, somebody that sees you, that wants to invest in you, that wants to help you. Okay. But yeah, with this mother of coins out here, y'all need to know that for some of you guys, maybe you are trying to start a business, and for some of y'all, maybe y'all just not. Okay, because you don't believe, you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you can handle it. You don't believe that you can do it. You don't believe that people will support you. Whatever the case may be, my loves. But I'm hearing rest more. Okay, rest or meditate more. Okay, meditate more. Okay, and stop feeding yourself so much negativity. Okay, stop listening to the naysayers. Go outside, get some peace. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe you're sitting in the house too much, and so when you're in the house, you're in your mind, you know, thinking a little bit too much here or something like that. Okay, so get some rest, get some peace. Burn some lavender, burn some eucalyptus, burn some peppermint. Okay, something like that, that will not only open up your mind, you know, but it helps to open up your nose, you know, which activates your senses. Okay, so if you guys are looking for like a refreshing ritual, if you guys are looking for a ritual to, like, you know, bring in income, to open your roads, to clear your mind from any clutter or anything like that. Those would definitely be some of the herbs that you can use. Okay, but just in general, start incorporating more peaceful activities within your life, and not so much go 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 go. Okay, get a garden or even just get a plant. Okay, and start putting your time and energy into that plant. Read a book, go for a walk, maybe go swimming, do something that's going to make you feel at ease. And at ease, I said at east. Okay, something about the east. Y'all know north, south, east, west. Okay, do something facing the east. Okay, while you are outside. I don't know, maybe that is significant to somebody. I've never did any rituals where I was facing the east, to my knowledge. Okay, because I don't necessarily, I know north and south, baby, east and west be having me confused. No, but okay, but do some rituals. Y'all know I'm big ascended master. If I don't know, I'm gonna let you guys know. Sometimes spirit just say stuff and I'll let you guys know, and I'll tell you. Okay, maybe it's for somebody specific. Okay. But yeah, go outside, face the east, maybe prayer, meditate, something like that. But I'm seeing somebody facing the east and they're sitting kind of just like me. Okay, but their eyes is closed. Okay, and they're doing mudras with their hands. Okay, uh-huh. And I heard shaman. Okay, so maybe we have a shaman on the live right now. And as I'm saying that, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What is your name? Yashua. Yashua Ra. Stop playing, Ali. I think that is for you. You are our shaman that's on live. Go heal a nation. Go heal a nation. Yes, okay. But seven of coins is that keep going energy. Okay, do not give up. Okay, incorporate them peaceful practices. Okay, meditate 5-10 minutes, spirit write 5-10 minutes, walk 5-10 minutes. You can meditate and invite mindfulness into your life in so many different ways. Okay, and your way does not have to look like the internet's way. Okay, it doesn't have to look like a okay, it doesn't have to look like my way. Alrighty, do what feels comfortable to you. Do what feels right to your soul. Okay? Please and thank you. Alrighty, but keep going. It's like you're prepared for this race. You're ready to give it your all. Okay? Mm-hmm. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's. Okay? And know that something is about to take off for you. Okay? A business, an idea, something. Okay? Something. But I'm looking at this lady and I'm looking at the way that she's dressed, and it's very much given boss ass, rich ass energy. Okay? Because I want to say she's about to go to work, but no, she ain't working, honey. This is somebody, like, this is just the energy that you exude. Okay? This is just the energy that you carry, right? You're sophisticated. You're classy, you're sexy, you're captivating, you're alluring. Okay? That's you. I heard that, girl. I heard that. Alrighty? And something is about to take off for you. Meanwhile, other people, they may have been giving you their ass to kiss, or telling you, oh, no, you can't do that, or, throwing little shady comments. Y'all see that pig ass right there? Can y'all see it? I hope y'all can see. There's a butt right there. Can y'all see that butt, that pig butt? Okay. People were behind your back telling you, "Oh no, I don't think she's going to be able to do it. Oh no." Speaking on your downfall. Okay, speaking ill on your name, whatever the case may be, but you are about to go full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. You about to take off on their ass. You about to leave everybody back there in the dust. Okay? Because I told y'all this the other day, they can't come with you. Be thankful for the clarity that you are receiving when it comes to some of these souls, some of these entities, some of these energies. Okay? Because these could have been energies that you had around you for a long time. Y'all done been through some things. Okay? Y'all done been through some things. And you've always been upright. You've always held up your end of the bargain. Okay? You've always done that. But behind closed doors, this person was not always that for you. And things are being shown to you. Okay? These people are being shown to you. Trust in that. Trust in that. Y'all, for somebody, some one of these people or some of these people, y'all, because they could be working in groups, they have your hair. They have a piece of your hair. That's what I was watching when I was doing that. Okay, they have a piece of your hair, y'all. Be mindful. Be mindful. And when I say be mindful, I mean be mindful about leaving your hair. Like, don't go brushing your hair. Y'all already know this, okay? But this is something that needs to be said right now, because y'all, even again, we're ascended masters, right? We work with both light and dark. We like work the right hand path, the left hand path. We do it when it is needed, though. You get what I'm saying? However, you have some people, some lower energy, some somebody that thought they was you, okay, or somebody that wanted to be you, okay. They were sitting around and they like playing in textbook magic. They like the TikTok shit that they see online. There's some of them even went to Chat GPT and said, "How do I hex? How do I do this to this person? How do I bring this person down?" Okay, and had a piece of your hair and tried to do some shit. Okay, but what they don't know, yeah, wow. And I'm being reminded about the reading that we did the other day. That same flame that they tried to burn your name in was the name. What it only ignited you. That flame about to burn their ass. That's exactly what I was about to say before. But that flame about to burn them. And they can only put the blame on them. It's gonna open their eyes. They're gonna see it. They're gonna, yeah. Child. Mm. And I heard, take what you need to take. Hmm. Place that where it need to go. Use your discernment. Use your discernment on that, because I ain't got nothing with that. I just heard, take what you need to take. Okay, and this could be spirit about them. Like, we about to take what we need to take, or even you could have been like, you know what, do thy will. You know, because a lot of times, you don't want to do harm to people. Okay, but you understand that lessons have to be learned sometimes. And you don't want to be that one that's like, well, do such and such to such and such, you know. So you just go to your altar and you be like, reverse all evil magic, reverse all evil eye, throw back anything that was thrown at me, return it to sender, teach them a lesson, make sure that they know not to fuck with the divine, make sure that they know not to do any other person like this, okay? Because you can teach a lesson, and won't shit come back. Okay, because that's a lesson for the world. That's a lesson that the world can benefit off of. Even though that person, that entity, that energy may suffer for a little bit, that's still for the good of the collective of the world. So there is no backfire on that. A lot of people come to me and they ask me sometimes, they like, well, if we hex such and such, or we do such and such, will this happen? First and foremost, y'all already know you ain't out here just hexing just anybody. You ain't hexing nobody over no man. You ain't hexing nobody over no car spot. You're only doing hexing when justice has not been served in the mundane world. Okay, and that's when it has anything to do with you and your kids, and I mean something that could have actually harmed you guys. Okay, anything like that. Okay, and I'm just going to use that example because I ain't using no examples for y'all to go out here and be all willy-nilly with it. But not to say that y'all would, but again, we have watchers sometimes. Okay, but yes, okay, this person was doing that. 1, 2, 3, let them not see type TikTok bullshit. Okay, Somebody didn't want you to see the chaos that they were bringing. Ashe. They didn't want you to see that they were the problem. They wanted you to be blinded. They wanted the chaos to just take over your life. They wanted your light to be put out. They wanted to, and I'm seeing somebody snuffing a candle. Okay? Somebody wanted to put that fire out within you. They seen the fire, they seen the glow, they seen the energy, and they wanted to put it out. They wanted to extinguish it. Okay? Yeah. But they didn't know you are the candle. Bitch, you are the magic. Bitch, I am the magic. My energy is the magic. Okay? I say. For some of them, y'all ancestors told them, don't do this. Y'all ancestors went to them and said, nah, that ain't the one you want to fuck with. They've already been given the warnings. Okay? And they still decided to move how they wanted to move, and therefore they are sitting in that energy. They are feeling that energy. I don't even know how we got on karmics right now. Okay? But that's how the energy works, you know? But this is something that you don't need to worry about because again, Ace of Baskets. Again, I told y'all about to take off. Y'all on the bigger and better things. Y'all, honey, they thought it was a sprint, bitch. Just a marathon. It ain't even over yet. You tired. You tired. For some of y'all, these people looking tired. When you see them, baby, they gonna be looking tired, depleted, eyes all sucked in and shit, looking crazy. And you gonna know because you gonna be like, damn, when I see you a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, whatever, you wasn't looking like that. When you was feeding out my energy, you wasn't looking like that. Now look at you. Look at you. Disgusting. No, I'm just disgusting energy. Okay? But again, y'all, your baskets are about to overflow. Your spirit is in overload right now. Your spirit team is about to fill your basket, so there's gonna just be an overflow. Okay? Shit just falling everywhere. Good energy falling everywhere. Little fairy. Ooh, yes. Just out here dripping fairy dust everywhere. Grand Rising, beautiful. How you doing? Okay? Just fucking dripping fairy dust everywhere. Beautiful energy everywhere. And I fucking love that shit. Okay? But this transformation that you went through, again, this was death of the ego, okay? Because that Miss Robinson card landed on views of the ego. This was death of the ego, okay? You're seeing now that things ain't always gonna go how you want them, okay? You're seeing that you can't control people, you can't control time, you can't control these things. People are gonna be who they want to be, and our ego will allow us to feel like we can change people, right? And we are healers. We can heal people, but you can't heal those that don't want to be healed. Okay, you can lead them to the water, baby, but you can't make them drink. And here you are, the whole motherfucking Pacific Ocean, goddamn, just right here in their face. They didn't drink nothing. They didn't learn nothing. They didn't. And so this is the repercussions for that. Okay. Ooh, child. I hope they heal for real, for real. Okay, but the seven of baskets, do some cleansing, do some cleansing work, okay? Take your baths, okay? Y'all remember we were talking about the lavender earlier when we saying lavender and eucalyptus in this bath now. Okay? Go cleanse yourself. Go renew your spirit, okay? Your spirit has been renewed in the spiritual realm already. Okay, now you got to do that footwork in the mundane. Okay, as above, so below. Okay, so now you got to do that work here. Okay, get in that spiritual bath with that eucalyptus, that peppermint, that lavender. Okay, a little bit of rue. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. After you have taken your regular bath or your regular shower. Okay, I want to throw that in there. Don't just sit your ass in no spiritual bath. Don't do that. Okay, cleanse yourself first and then cleanse yourself. And then when you get out, find you a white towel, white shirt, whatever, wrap your hair. Okay, because you also are going to take some of that water and you're going to cleanse your crown. You're going to cleanse that energy. Okay, cleanse your third eye. Okay, cleanse that throat chakra, cleanse your eyes, Cleanse them eyes so you can start seeing with your spiritual eyes and not your mundane eyes. Okay? So you can see things for what they are the first time. Okay? Can I use Dr. Teal Lavender? Hell yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can. Once again, hell yeah, you can. Dr. Teal Lavender and some Epsom salt. If you ain't got nothing else, I know you got some Epsom salt. Epsom salt is a cleansing herb. You take your Epsom salt bath. If you ain't got herbs, use what you got, my babies. Use what you got. And Hoodoo, I'm telling you, before they did all these mail ordering herbs and things like that, you guys, Hoodoo is, we used to go outside, and a lot of us still do it, okay? A lot of us still do it. I do it every now and then, okay? Every now and then, but not like how I used to, because herbs are so easily accessible, okay? Especially when you have a trusted source, okay? But use what you have, okay? Like, for instance, you don't got calendula, go outside and pick some dandelions, okay? Bring in that abundance, bring in that peace, bring in that love, that joy, okay? Clear out them blockages, alrighty? But yeah, use what you got. Get you some Epsom salt, okay? Get you some basil from your cabinet. Pray over them herbs. Talk to them herbs. They already know what they here for. They already know what they here to do. Okay? But speak it to them. Baby, cleanse basil, do your thing. Do what you know you supposed to do. Cleanse my energy, cleanse my mind, cleanse my spirit. Okay? Say your prayers over your spiritual baths, okay? Strain them herbs up out of that hot water, okay? That was just simmering on the stove for about 30, 45 minutes, okay? Strain it out, pour it in your bath, okay? Let it cool down, take your spiritual bath. Well, it depends on what kind of spiritual bath you're doing, okay? Alrighty. But for things that you want to happen quickly, use warmer water, hotter water, okay? Alrighty. But let's keep it pushing. Alrighty, spring and autumn here. Okay, we got beautiful things happening. Okay, spring into action. We're seeing 3, 4. Give me another number. 3, 4, 3, 4. Look, let me show y'all something. So we got 3 and 4 right here, right? 3 and 4, y'all see it? And then I said, give me a number. That's okay now. 43. Okay, so 34 and 43 are very, very significant right now. Okay, that's 7. 7 is very significant right now. Okay, 7 is luck. 7 is joy. 7 is awakening. Mm-hmm. For some of you guys, y'all could be dreaming a little more, seeing a little more. Okay, y'all energy has been heightened. Your gifts has been heightened. Your frequency has been heightened. Ashe. Okay, work with some petrified wood. I wish I could find my candle. I mean, not my candle book, but my crystal book. Okay, but petrified wood is very, very powerful. If it's anything like, okay, because in Hoodoo we use lightning struck wood, like lightning struck trees. The trees and things like that have been struck by lightning. They have this immense amount of power, this immense amount of protective energy. Okay, and so we use that, we put that on our altars, we'll do workings with them, we'll add them into candle magic, or maybe we'll just have them outside our home, buried in our yards, okay? But if it is anything like that, okay, then this is a powerful protective energy, a powerful protective crystal, okay? Things happening fast, things happening like a big boom moment, like the what is that? What is that theory? The Big Bang theory, the Big Boom theory, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. Okay, but it's like something like that is about to happen. Something extravagant is about to happen within your life. Okay, I fucking love that. I love that for y'all. Congratulations. I don't know who you are. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but I love that for you. And then I'm looking at this one little thing. I don't know what it is, child, but it kind of looked like it's dancing a little bit. Okay. Huh. Speaking of my Crystal Spirits book, boom. Let's read up on the petrified wood. I don't even know how I missed that. Okay. Let's look at petrified wood. 158. Alrighty. And let's get it. Okay, and also, guys, I want to let you guys know that crystals are an energy. Okay, so before we even get started reading on the crystal, I want you to know that you can work with a crystal whether you have it in your hand or not. Just how you call on the power of your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, you can call on the energy of that crystal to come help you and to come assist you in whatever matters that you may need assisting in. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Petrified wood. Essential meaning: patience, timelessness, patience and trust in universal timing, and going with the flow. Ashe. Okay. So the universe has its own ideas about when and how to bring your intention into form. But we can be impatient, can't we? Because we be wanting to micromanage the universe, child. We be, don't do that. Okay, let me get started. I'm gonna read it all and then I'll add in my little 2 cents. Okay, because if not, we'll continue to stop. Alrighty. So the universe has its own ideas about when and how to bring your intention into form. But we can be impatient, forgetting that time allows the universal consciousness to get all the wheels turning so that we wish to co-create so what we wish to co-create can begin to manifest. The appearance of this crystal is a reminder to trust in the timing of the universe. And we were speaking about that the other day as well. You know, sometimes the universe, the Most High, our angels, intercessors, our guides, they have to move certain pieces around because, for instance, we may want something, right? And we'll be like, we'll go to our altar, we'll light our candle, we're manifesting, right? We're praying for what we want because we want it right there, right now, like humans, okay? Um, but sometimes we also have to have that shift in mindset as well, right? Because, for instance, just a little simple mundane shit that people be doing. Money magic. I want money. I want increase. I want no, 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 no. Let me go get a green candle, right? And so they'll get a green candle, you know. They're like, I want money. I want money, and money may even start coming in for them, right? Because you're divine. You manifested that. You have no blockages. You have no doubts that when you light that candle, money will come, right? However, money is coming and you're spending it just as easily as you're getting it. You're not saving it. You're not investing it. You're not investing in yourself. Okay? Whatever the case may be. Now, all that money magic that you have done is irrelevant. It don't matter because the same increase that you asked for, you just depleted it within 2 days. Right? So now your ancestors looking like, bitch, we done gave you what you asked for, you ungrateful motherfucker. Because that's what they look at it as. They kind of look at it as ungratefulness. You get what I'm saying? We give you what you asked for, and then you don't even do right by it. Right? Okay? However, because you are an ascended master, and that may have even been a case for you in a point in time, right? But however, because you are an ascended master, things happen differently for you. Okay, they adjust your mindset before they bring anything because they know that, okay, this ascended master asked for it, we need to help them to sustain it. So things, money may come or money may move slowly or no money may not come at all because they want to shift and adjust your mindset first. They want you to know, okay, I need to move like this, I need to invest in this, I don't need to overspend, I need to do that. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And so things will happen, shifts will happen, adjustments will happen or will happen within the spiritual sense before anything happens in the mundane sense, because they want you to have that understanding. They want you to have that knowing. Yes. Okay. So be grateful for the enlightenment, be grateful for the learning lessons before the increase, because that's what is coming for you guys. There's a lot of lessons, there's things happening, okay, but they're happening in the spiritual realm, they're happening in the background. Things are still happening for you. That increase is still coming for you. However, there's some adjustments that need to be made within that mind, okay, in order for you to be able to sustain it, because they want to give it to you, okay, they want to give it to you. And I'm being reminded about how our guides, even the Most High, okay, they want what we want for us, because they want us to be happy. They want us to thrive. They want us to, bitch, live your best life. That's what they be up to saying. Live your best life. We here to assist you. What you want us to do? What you want us to do? You want to have a party? We got the party horns. Okay, literally here to hold your hand through whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, but you got to do it. Okay, you got to do it, and you got to be, smart when you're doing it. Okay, be smart when you're doing it. Alrighty, but know that you are protected. Know that an increase is coming. Okay, divinely protected in everything that you do. Okay, start getting up in them rising, y'all, and praying, meditating, visualizing. Okay, truly sitting with your guides. Okay, but good things come to those who wait in good faith. Okay, who wait in good faith. Don't dither, don't doubt, okay? Because when you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your intercessors, you're doubting the Most High Mother and Father, okay? You're doubting the universe, you're doubting your ancestors, you know? That's what that's saying. When you sit down and you pray and you ask for things, right? But then you start with that, oh, this isn't happening, or it's not happening as fast as I want it to. That's them. They're like, this ungrateful motherfucker here. We up here doing what we supposed to do. We up here doing our thing, and this motherfucker down there talking about it's taking too long. See, y'all, time ain't real. Time ain't real whatsoever. Okay, so a day here, 5 days, shit, a month here is like a day in the spiritual sense. You get what I'm saying? And I just really like acknowledged that the other day, because I was speaking on live and I was talking about an incident that I had literally just went through fucking not even a month ago. And so I'm talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, y'all, that happened a long, long, long time ago. Long time ago. You would have thought it was damn years ago. And then I'm sitting here after I got off live, and I'm like, this shit did not happen a long, long time ago. That happened like 2, 3 weeks ago. But that was my guides talking. That was my spiritual self talking. That was the intuitive me talking. Intuitive me had already took over, had already took control. Okay. And so I'm like, yeah, that's a long, 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 long time ago. And the way that I move with the situation now, you will really think it was a long ass time ago, like years ago, and it was not. Okay. But my mind has shifted. There's been a shift in this soul building. Okay, but and no, those are not the words. I know that. That's just what I wanted to say. But good things comes to those who wait. Your message right now is to be open to divine order. Once again, okay? Your message right now is to be open to divine order, not your order, not your neighbor's order, not your mama order. Can I preach for a second? Okay, but divine order. Because everything that you want is meant for you, and it's going to happen for you in divine timing, in divine order. Okay? And it's reminding me of something. Me and my husband, we were having a conversation yesterday, and I was talking about how I wanted to get a mentor, because there's things that I'm working on. I ain't gonna put all my business out there. I ain't gonna, and that's a message for some of y'all too. Keep some shit to yourself. Okay, it's okay to talk about some things if it's going to help the community. Okay, it's going to help everybody. But everything don't need to be discussed with everybody to everybody. Keep it with yourself. Okay? But I was telling my husband, I'm like, yeah, I want to go talk to such and such. I want to sit down with her because she's done this, she's done that, within the community, as far as nonprofits. I have one nonprofit, but I'm working on another one. Okay, and this one is going to be kind of like on a huger scale. And see, she's already doing these things. So I'm like, yeah, I need to go sit her down. I need to talk to her. I want her to be my mentor. I want her to help me. And he's like, no, you don't. You don't need her to help you. You can do it yourself. Your her path or the path that she took may not be the path that you take. Your path may be shorter, could be longer. You don't know what happened for her to be in that position for her to be in. You just see that she's in that position. But your road could be easier, okay? Or it could be harder, whatever the case may be. Okay? But her path is her path and your path is your path. Okay? And so as I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you guys about it, know that every path isn't going to look the same. Okay, everybody isn't going to do the same things. Everybody isn't going to heal the same way, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, but yeah, everything will show up in perfect timing. Everything you need will show up in perfect timing. Okay, healing is a process. Everything is a process. Okay. So petrified wood teaches patience and reconnection with the wisdom of nature. Okay. It can assist those who view the world as materially based. I be thinking I be saying some words wrong. I don't know why. But meditation with petrified wood can also be helpful in exploring and clearing ancestral patterns carried in DNA. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And y'all know the other day we were speaking about, healing your lineage and things that you can do to heal your lineage. But working with petrified wood, baby, heal thyself, heal thy lineage. But when you can work with petrified wood to heal your lineage, to heal the things that have brought y'all down for ages, for decades, for eons, baby, you crazy if you don't do it. Okay, so call on the spirit, even if you don't have petrified wood. Call on the spirit of petrified wood and ask that it assist you. Okay, look at that page of wands. I was about to ask spirit for another message before I got off live, but we got the page of wands. Okay, take the initiative. Okay, get out there, put yourself out there. Okay, because you guys have important messages that are coming, but not only important messages, important opportunities. Okay, and this could be a messenger coming to give you the message of the new opportunity. Okay, I love that. So be enthusiastic about life. Know that you are a leader. Know that you have literally, like when I say you have everything in you in order for you to be who you want to be, in order for you to get where you want to get, you do. I'm not just saying this. You're resilient. You're small. I mean, you're smart. Okay, for some of y'all small, and maybe that's a criteria for whatever you're doing. Okay, I don't know. But okay, but you're smart, you're innovative, you know, you're very dedicated, you're very loving. Like nobody deserves to be placed in such a place of high esteem besides you. Nobody deserves it more than you. Okay? And I'm seeing the sun card again in my third eye. Nobody deserves these gifts more than you. Open your hands up to receive. Y'all ready? Let me pass you a gift. TikTok, you're gonna be first. Okay? Here you go. Open your hands. Open them up wide to receive. Matter of fact, I'm about to give you a big gift. Here. So open them up real wide. Okay, y'all ready? It's heavy. Hold on, it's heavy. Uh, uh. Oh, you ready? You ready for this load? Okay, here. Boom! Dropped it. I didn't drop it, but it's in your hands. Okay. YouTube, y'all ready? So I got a big gift for y'all as well. Okay, you're ready for this load. You're capable. You got this. You ready? Oh, this one real big. Hold on, y'all. My back, my neck, my back. Hold on. Pick it up from. There we go. Y'all ready? Open your hands up. You ready? Boom. There you go. I love that. It's getting hot in here. Okay. But know that each decision that you make, okay, is going to lead you either further away from your dream or closer to your dream, okay? But know that you hold that power. Nobody holds that will. Nobody wields that power but you, okay? Only you can stop you from getting where you want to get, from achieving the things that you want to achieve, from whatever. Only you can stop you. And you got it, so go get it. You got it, so go get it. You ain't even gonna really have to go get it once you start moving your feet, because it's gonna come to you. Okay? But stay resilient. Okay? Be courageous. Alrighty? Stay prayed up. Stay divinely protected. Protect your energy. Protect the things that you're looking at, the things that you're, saying, the things that other people are telling you. Okay? Alrighty, but do that. Do that. Okay? I love y'all so very much. I want to thank you all for all the likes, the subscribes, the comments, the gifts, all of those beautiful things. Okay, I really, really do. However, know that that ain't never needed over here. Okay, I appreciate it, but it's not needed. As long as you guys are receiving the messages and moving in grace, taking heed, and moving accordingly, then that is the gift. That is the blessing. That is the like. That is the subscribe. That is the, I don't even want to say support, because it ain't about me. Okay, it's all about you. It's all about your ascension. It's all about the ascension of the collective. And as long as I'm doing my part, doing that, then I'm gonna forever be blessed. These pockets gonna forever be fat. Okay, but know that I love y'all, and I wish you all a very beautiful day, a very loving day, a very kindred day for a kindred soul. Y'all have a good one.